We lost Mike. We had him for 30 seconds and he fucking bailed.
Oh, we're not ready. All right, I'm gonna have a cigarette.
He poured out his beer and then he fucking woke up.
They're talking about beards. Fuck this.
Yeah, Mike's like, I've had a beard since fucking 8th grade.
This is the Beers and BS podcast, sponsored by one of the locals, Under the Sun Inserts, Brewport Coffee House, and Brewport Cafe. And now here's your hosts, Adrian, Joe, and Mike.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Beers and BS, the podcast. We are your hosts. I'm looking at Joey Pepperoni.
What up?
You.
We got Mike D.
Mike D.
I'm Adrian.
Hey.
Down in Tennessee, we got our producer, Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
Gabe.
What's up? What's up? Hey, really quick, just so everyone knows, when I'm checking the YouTube metrics, a lot of our listeners or watchers on YouTube are not subscribed. So just so everyone that's watching on YouTube right now and you're not subscribed, go hit that subscribe button really quick. Do us a favor.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Do stuff like that. And we'll be good to go for the algorithms. Thank you.
Sell the show, Gabe. Sell the show.
Yeah, love it. Gabe didn't even wait, right? He just went for it, right? There was no dinner. There was no talking. He just fucking went right in for it.
Slipped it right in.
Nice.
Spit on it and slipped it right in.
All right, guys. As we start every episode, we tell the audience what we're drinking. Joseph?
You know where I'm at. Bud Heavies. I took a week off, but I'm back.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, whatever.
2 weeks. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Mike D, what do you got?
I want oldie but goodie Heineken. Just a regular Heineken.
Nice.
No light, no silver, just roll.
I was just gonna say, they don't. Do you still drink the Heineken Lights?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Do they have them in Toll
No,
Brothers?
they didn't have it there, so that's why.
I'm saying, but do they have them in?
I have seen them,
Yeah.
but they don't carry them.
That's good. I do. I don't like Heineken, but I like the Heineken Light and I like Heineken Silver.
They go down smooth when
Real
they're ice
smooth,
cold.
man.
Yeah.
Now they have Heineken Zero, right? I think it's called Zero.
Well, it's a non-alcoholic
Yeah.
Heineken.
Who wants?
I mean, just throwing it out there. It's part of them.
Yeah. Tonight I went back to Montauk and I went back to my favorite. Well, this is like a play on my favorite. It's a step up from my favorite. The Wave Chaser is my favorite, and this is the Major Wave Chaser 9.2 Montauk. Love you.
Those things will fuck you up.
What's the difference between that and the regular wave?
This is a little bit stronger. I think the regular one is maybe 7. Yeah.
Also, it's just more alcohol
Yeah,
content.
more alcohol. And the can's a little different. I like these purple on purple.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, right? Is that a nice combo?
It is.
Did you watch US Open at all?
I did.
Did you see Alcaraz? Did you see the championship?
I did.
This is the outfit he had on. Dude.
It is.
This is the outfit he had on, the purple. And I'm saying, like,
really is.
where have I seen that before?
Yeah.
It's right here.
That was a great match.
Great match. That guy, dude, I'll tell you, both those guys. Both
guy's
those guys,
sin.
that's it for the next fucking 10 years.
Absolutely.
You know? Gabe, you drinking?
No, I'm not drinking. Still on water. I'm just going to start a 3-day fast tomorrow because I'm out of weed finally. So now I can actually start this fast legitimately.
Say it ain't so, Gabe. Say it ain't so.
Yeah. It took me 2 months to go through a quarter pound of weed.
Woof.
By the way, a friend behind us over here at the petroleum spot, they have THC infused seltzers on the counter.
Yeah, I saw that. And he has like other gummies and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
I saw it said
But the seltzers are intriguing. 10 milligram seltzers?
Yeah, I don't know. I never tried it.
No. Might have to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and this is, I'm not being a jerk. I'm saying, would you feel that?
Oh,
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm saying something like that. 10 yeah. I'm serious.
Drinking it though.
I tell you, sometimes I don't like those gummies. I can't just eat just one because one won't do anything. But when I eat 3 or 4, I'm like, whoa,
I mean,
oh my God, 3 or 4?
I'm a fucking puss. I eat one and I am fucking done.
Yeah.
3 or 4, that's a lot.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the milligrams too. Right? They're all different.
I guess, yeah.
All right, Gabe. Well, good luck on that fast. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Real quick, we had our first week of fantasy football. You guys just want to, real quick, recap that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just. There's not.
That's right.
Joey.
The autumn wind is a raider.
Yeah. Joey's about to burst, so I'm going to let him just have his moment.
No, I mean, listen, I was getting my ass handed to me for most of the day Sunday. And going into the night game, my win probability was 3% to win. Mike D had a 97% chance of beating me, and it looked like it was going that way, and it looked like it couldn't go any other way. And then here comes Josh Allen and the fucking Bills with a sick comeback. What a regular season game that was. It felt like a playoff game. He got me points. Him and Cook.
He got you 38 points.
Yeah, and Cook, the running back.
What did he get? 20 something?
James Cook? What's his name?
Yeah.
21.
21.
So I got almost 60 points for
2 plays.
a comeback that nobody saw coming.
Dude, I was amazed. I'm like, there's no fucking, and I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean?
It was a hell of a game, though.
That really was. That
Joe
was,
Joe
as
was
they
a
say,
Bills
those instant
fan.
classics.
Joe was a Bills fan leaving the stadium, and then all of a sudden came back, trying to get in the stadium again.
A lot of them
Yeah.
left.
So did you hear that though? Usually, right when you leave, you can't come back in. They let were they letting people back in at all?
I think they were. I think they said it on the broadcast.
Really?
People were coming back into the stadium.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was, but I wasn't, I still had Monday Night Football to go, and I knew Mike had Minnesota's defense, so I wasn't content until that game was over.
What did you win by?
I won by 126-18. What's that?
So 8.
8.
All right. That's a tough loss, Mike.
Yeah.
At least when I lost, I was getting my ass kicked the whole day. All right. So it didn't matter. All right. The whole day I never was ahead. I don't think once, not even for a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got
You see whose losing streak continued?
who, my son?
Cousin Vinny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
and he was winning at one point, right? He had a high chance to win.
Yeah.
He's my next opponent.
Somebody shit the bed on his team. Poor guy. Poor Vinny. Gabe, you had a good game. You were
Yeah. I beat Alex again. Like, that's what, like the 100th time? Something like that. Poor kid.
I was actually in the midst of working out a deal with Alex, and it was a good deal, but I'm glad I held off. I think I'm going to hold on to my horse.
dude. I would. Yeah, you're looking okay.
Yeah.
You're looking okay. Yeah. All right. So that's it.
Who are you going to trade?
He wanted Saquon, and I was going to give it to him.
Oh, wow.
Are you sure that wasn't me? Because
No, you offered
wanted
me.
Saquon.
I saw your trade. I had a few trade things coming in because I put it up. I put my team up for grabs on the chat at like 2:00.
Fuck it. Rebuilding year.
I got to check this chat out.
Yeah. So that was fantasy week 1, right? So NFL is here, obviously, right? Week 1. Some teams came out swinging, some teams did not. But I'll tell you some of the teams I was impressed by, even though they lost. I was impressed by the Jets. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's a whole new regime there, right? New coaching staff, new quarterback. They looked okay. You know what I mean? They came out.
They scored points.
I wish we had Justin Fields. I'm not going to fucking lie.
They scored some points. They lost to, ironically, right? Fucking just the way the NFL works. You know what I mean? The schedule came out. It's like before even Aaron Rodgers signed to him, right? It's just these guys just swapped teams. You know what I mean? And
Swap quarterbacks.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. The quarterback swap teams, and Aaron Rodgers comes in and fucking throws 4 touchdowns. You know what I mean? It's like good for. Talk about just like fucking shoving it right up their ass.
He had some interesting post game comments too about the Jets.
Yeah, well, he said that he was glad that he beat everybody in the Jets.
Everybody
organization.
associated with that organization.
They cut that kid today, right? Gibson.
No.
Yeah,
Did they really?
they cut him. The kid who fumbled the
The kickoff.
Yeah,
Oof.
they. So Aaron Glenn's not fooling around, man.
No.
You know what I mean? Everybody's on notice there.
You got to be accountable.
Yeah.
You know?
So I thought Jets. I thought Pittsburgh played pretty well. I don't think Aaron Rodgers playing like that is sustainable. I just don't. I think he had a little fucking extra in the tank just because of his opponent and stuff. I don't think he could play like that all
The
season.
whole season.
Yeah, that's just me.
No, I agree.
That
I
poor
agree.
kid though that got cut, man. One play, week 1, you get cut.
Cost you a lot.
You know? Oof.
Do you remember him now? Do you remember him last year?
Yes.
No, not last year. When Aaron Rodgers went down and they played Buffalo, so it was a Monday night game. Aaron Rodgers goes down the 4th play, right? 4th play of the game. They're playing Buffalo, division rival, and this kid he ran a kickoff or a punt back for a touchdown. He was like the hero of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just 2 years ago, and just
What have you done for me lately?
100%. Fucking Mike D nailed it right there. There it is. Now there's a couple. We're gonna get to that one, in a couple couple topics here, but with Danny Dimes and Indy, but that was another shocker. Teams, another one shocked me was Detroit, man. Detroit not playing well.
Oh, yeah. They
You know what I mean? That's
like
shocking.
garbage.
They were like talking about going to the Super Bowl again.
They look like garbage.
Who else?
Or was it that Green Bay is that good?
Could be a combination of both.
Could
Man.
be.
Because Green Bay looked pretty good.
Micah Parsons made some big plays.
Yeah, and he had he played like a limited role in the game.
Yeah,
he didn't play a lot.
No,
he was in packages and stuff.
Did he have 2 sacks?
Well, he definitely had one.
I know he had one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just off the top of my head. What about you? Anybody surprise you or good or bad?
Danny Jones surprised me. I know we're going to talk. I got to be honest. I was quietly rooting against him. I did not want him to have a good game, man. I didn't. I hate to see that when we get rid of a player, Saquon, and they fucking
hit it. Let's get into this then.
Yeah, I didn't want to see him do good, and bro, he was fucking a couple of his touchdown passes
on the money.
Oh my god,
Danny Dimes.
Where the fuck was that?
He gets no protection. This is the problem, man. Our offensive line is garbage, and no professional quarterback could operate behind those conditions. No Russell Wilson with Super Bowl history. No Daniel Jones.
Well, we need
no fucking Jackson. Bro, they got no time. You can't even run the fucking ball with a running back. You know what I mean? Think about that. They can't open a hole.
Yeah.
They're getting fucking bombarded.
So that's your take. So you don't think it just has to do anything with New York or Dable and all that? You think it's more the personnel?
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
All right, no, that's good. I want
in my opinion.
Get everybody getting that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like the O-line is last year, and I'm uncertain about this year, but it didn't look great in game 1. But it's better than it was 2 years ago, for sure. Who's out hurt though?
But that's not saying anything.
Thomas.
Yeah, the right guard.
Yeah, left.
Left guard. I mean, we're missing a starter, but still.
But the line is almost the same exact line that we had last year, and it's
minus.
Yeah, and it's garbage.
But minus Thomas.
But like you had all these high draft picks and shit, and you don't address this at all.
What about the D though? Did you see that one video I sent you guys?
With
I thought our defense
Abdul Carter.
Carter.
He's just like he's playing basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I mean that was fucking hard to watch.
Yeah, but that was the intentional grounding play.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So that did save 3 points.
That's true.
You know him getting in his face.
I didn't realize it was the same play.
Yeah.
He had also a block punt.
Partially block punt. Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
So really quick, I just want to bring something up. Ranking wise, the Indianapolis offensive line is worse than the Giants. So there's something to be said about that. So maybe it's not necessarily the personnel, it's the play calling and the schemes.
See, that's where I'm at. I think it's Dable. Do you know what I mean? Dable just did not fight. This wasn't his guy. You know what I mean? He inherited Daniel Jones, and I just think he wanted out, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to move on.
Yeah.
At this point, do you think Dable will ever get his quarterback?
He got him, Jackson Dart.
I was going to say Jackson Dart. I mean, this is his quarterback.
But I thought it was determined that wasn't his pick. That was Joe's pick.
I thought he was in love with him.
I thought so too. Yeah. Who was his pick then?
Okay,
It wasn't Shador, and he knew he wasn't getting Cam Ward.
No, it was Carter was his pick.
Yeah, but I'm saying they traded back up into the first round to go get Dart.
Yeah.
That's all I'm just saying. That's what I thought I heard was that Dart was the GM's pick and Carter was Dable's pick. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
mean, how could Dart not be his guy? I mean, he's a young QB. He could groom him the way he wants, right? He plays. We haven't seen a lot of him, but he plays a lot like Josh Allen.
Has he now? Did he didn't? They were talking about there's packages for him and stuff like that, but he didn't get in there, right? Because I haven't watched the game yet, guys.
No. I was hoping he would get in for a couple plays, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Start him. I'm ready. Fuck it. You know how I feel about this.
So I have to say this was kind of reminiscent a little bit, this whole, Daniel Jones thing real quick, and then we can move on from it. But this is a little reminiscent of Saquon last year. You know what I mean? Leaves the team, right? Goes to another team and just goes off. And is this sustainable? Does Daniel Jones have this in him?
Well, I mean, Indianapolis has a couple years ago they had one of the greatest running back and running games right in the league, and so I think this guy what's the running back's name?
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. I think he's back to being healthy, and I think that with the ground and pound game, it opens the door for Daniel Jones to be successful. I think he's going to be all right over there.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be hard to watch.
Yeah,
it is.
All right. So with that being said, have you guys seen enough of Russell Wilson?
I have. I mean, talk about he can't move. He can't get out of the backfield.
But bro, he was our leading rusher.
His name's Mr.
How could you say that?
Mr.
He was. You saw it.
He had one long run.
I think he had like at least two or something like that. But
I mean, that's not saying a lot though, because our running game was trash.
Right, bro. He was our leading rusher. I think he had like 30 yards or something like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, people like the mobility wasn't there. I don't know. I think the time behind the line is not there. I think you know, and I blame Dable. I blame Shane. Like, you guys don't make no fucking changes. Like,
Malik Neighbors was open a lot. That's all I know.
I was watching that game, and they're talking about how Washington revamped their defensive line. Everybody weighs 300 or 350 and better, right? Like, you don't think to do that? You know, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Build a wall for your guys. You got Van Rotten. He's fucking old and done. And fucking Runyon. He's just a fucking legacy. You know, I don't know how good this fucking kid is. He ain't like his daddy. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's just Schmidt, the center, the shittiest center in the fucking NFL. And I don't know about the statistics on that, Gabe, but I'm pretty sure he's shittier than the Indianapolis center too.
Yeah,
he's the worst.
It's a good rant. I don't know how much if this coming weekend goes as it did last week, there's got to be a change.
All right, so Joey's down. Right, we're keeping tabs here. Joey's down for a change. You say no, right? You're kind of saying not. You haven't had enough for Russell yet.
No, and listen, I don't want to put. God, you put Jackson Dart behind that line. You're going to turn him into Daniel Jones, scared to throw the ball because you're getting chased, you're getting smacked, you're getting pounded.
By the way, they did dress 3 quarterbacks.
They did.
I think there's a different confidence level between Daniel Jones on the Giants versus Jackson Dart right now. He has a lot of confidence right now because of what he did in the preseason.
Yeah.
Also, he played. I mean, he played at Ole Miss. Daniel Jones played at Duke. He saw. You know, what I'm saying, it's different competition. You know what I mean? They had different.
Good point.
Yeah, they had different college careers. You know.
I've said this before. I'm seriously serious when I say I didn't know Duke had a football team until they drafted Daniel Jones. Serious.
They have a baseball team too.
Yeah.
It's not just lacrosse or basketball.
I actually think the original.
I thought he was going to be
for Duke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, baseball.
What'd you say, Gabe?
I had always thought Dart was going to start by week 6 anyway. So I invite this just so my prediction comes true.
I still say week 5. That's I heard that early in the season, New Orleans, just because of the strength of schedule, the way the schedule is this week. I mean, they just had Washington. This week they have Dallas. They got KC, and there's somebody else in between. Then they have New Orleans, and they were saying that's probably the first chance because New Orleans is supposed to be a great team.
That's the game you're going to, right?
That's the game we're going to, right? Yeah,
that'd be fucking sick if we started.
I hope we run into these linemen on the streets and Mike has a fucking conversation with them.
Bro, they're my size. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It is crazy when you put it like that.
Yeah. So for me, I got to give Russell at least one more week. At least one more week. I'm not ready to pull the plug just yet. He's definitely not the same guy that he was.
No,
but
who is?
Is that game primetime or no?
This week?
Yeah.
No, 1 o'clock game. 1 o'clock Sunday.
I know he threw an interception, but did it count? Or did he go back for a flag? Did he wind up with an interception in the game or no?
I haven't watched the game yet.
Russ, I think it came back.
It came back on the flag, on the call, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Defensive holding, I think.
So that's the thing. Like, we didn't turn the ball over. You know what I mean? He if put in the right conditions, I think he could be successful, you know, and win you a game. But it was horrible.
Well, wait, win you a game or like, you know what I'm saying? Go.
Well, we got to win 10 games.
We're not winning the Super Bowl this year. You know, I don't think anybody really, you know, went in thinking that. We want to be competitive, right? We want to be relevant at Christmas time or New Year's. You know what I mean?
We don't want to be eliminated by Halloween.
Right. You know what I mean?
But from what I saw week 1, I think
it's the same old shit.
5 years away.
It's the same old shit. Listen, it's like Cousin Vinny's fantasy team, right? Just carrying on to the next year, same old shit. You know what I mean?
So did you see Russell Wilson's quarterback rating after that game?
No.
25.
Oh,
Man,
That's-
I'll tell you, I saw his interview, and I'll tell you, if you, based on that interview,
positive.
yeah, it was like, fuck, it was a great day.
I did see that the press wanted to speak to Jackson Dart, and Dable kept him away. And every player has to be. They got fined for it. Every player has to be available post game, and they wouldn't let him go talk.
What's he going to say?
I don't know. He's probably not groomed enough yet to answer the question.
Yeah, I think that's just protecting his guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, what's he going to say?
What are they going to ask him? That's the question. Like, do you think Russell did a good job? Do you think you should be put in it? You know, don't put this kid on a spot
After
like
week
that. You know,
one, they're going to start answering those questions.
All right. So with all that being said, which team losing this week just made you feel so fucking good inside?
so good. Dallas. Yeah.
Dallas
I
for
mean,
me too.
that's going to always be the answer.
Dude, did you pick that? Because they didn't cover.
No, I didn't take it.
Oh, you didn't? All right. Because I was like, oh, I wonder if Joey took that.
No.
What about you, Gabe?
I had it all queued up in my
The-
DraftKings, and I didn't do it.
The Patriots. The Raiders
won.
beat the Patriots. Yeah. It was a revenge game because Josh McDaniels is there. Fuck him. Tom Brady, that's a revenge game for him because he was a Patriot.
Yeah.
And we're off to a good start already. We were not supposed to win that game. We were underdogs. So I like where we're going so far. So
I didn't really pay too much attention to. How did Geno Smith do?
not bad. I think he had 225 yards.
I know
One touchdown.
Brock Bowers had 12 fantasy points.
Good for you. Yeah, but now he's hurt, right?
No, is he hurt?
No.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh, I thought he was.
No,
Kittle.
they kept him out as a precaution.
Oh,
Kittle went down. He's on the injury reserve now.
yes, I saw that, yeah. Who else? I'm trying to think who else I was
The
surprised
autumn
about.
wind is a
What'd you guys think of J.J. McCarthy?
Hey, dude, I'll tell you what. Not great 3 quarters, but he played great when it mattered.
Right, he's a
yeah, the
gamer.
fourth quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter?
Yeah,
Was it 3?
it was 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Good for that guy.
He's on my fantasy team, by the way.
Nice. Good for you, Gabe.
Yeah.
I also liked when Tim Tebow was playing. Like, the guy won a fucking playoff game in Denver and shit, and they didn't never give him credit. But some guys are just gamers. You know what I mean? When the game is on the line, they step it up and they fucking get it done. Unlike Lamar Jackson, you know.
Yeah. I wonder if Tebow's got.
Tebow
laid.
didn't get credit because the defense won more games for that team than he did.
That's true, but I wonder if he's gotten laid yet. Wasn't he fucking holding out?
Really?
I think he's married.
Yeah, he's married
Oh,
now.
he's
He
married?
just had a
Okay.
kid.
Okay,
he
he
just
definitely
had a
got
kid.
laid.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, that's NFL week 1, right? Let's see. Hopefully week 2 is better than week 1 for us.
It will be.
Let's hope.
We get to see Dak.
By the way, what's
broken
the
leg or some shit.
what's the buy-in for our league?
$100.
That's what it was last year.
Wait, hold on. We got before we move on from NFL, we got to do our picks really quick.
So fuck. I thought maybe we upped it this year. I don't know.
I know. You know, give me the it's $200. Give me the money. I'll give it to Mike.
$1 gazillion.
I'll give it to Mike. It's $200. What do you, Gabe? Yes. All right. So we're doing a pick 'em, right? This year we're going to pick 3 games.
Yeah, this year we're gonna do a 3-game pick'em every week, and we'll be keeping track and see who has the better record.
No
throughout the year.
spread.
No spread, just quick picks, and that's it. Yeah.
All right. Hit it.
So week 2, your first game is going to be New York versus Dallas.
You can't do that for him. Okay.
I'm taking.
Big Blue.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants.
I'm going blue.
I'm going Dallas.
Wow.
Really?
He's a traitor.
No, I'm not.
He didn't even watch the Giant game yet.
I'm not a trader. I told you, I'm fucking going to binge watch them in the bye week.
I'm actually going to go Dallas too, just because they looked a little bit better than I thought they were going to look,
Dallas.
especially against
All right.
They did, dude. They could have won that game.
Yeah.
We're going to break
Yeah.
Dak again.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so. But I'm trying to win a competition here.
Break Dak.
By the way, the Giants were in that
Right.
game till late.
Yeah, right. It was what was it?
In the fourth quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
So
14-6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one score game.
14-6.
All right, second game, Tampa Bay at Houston.
Tampa.
I'm going Tampa.
Tampa.
Tampa across the board. Yeah, I got that too. Okay.
Houston looked like shit.
Next game, New England at Miami.
New
New
England.
England.
New England.
I'm ready, dude. Right? Any team. That's what we should be betting on. Any team playing Miami.
Yeah.
That was
seriously.
terrible.
You
Man.
think Tyreek Hill gets moved?
I do. Actually, I do. I think he's a fucking. You heard he's got brought up on domestic.
Yeah, he might get suspended.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, his wife. Now, all right. So
He just recently got married.
yes,
to this girl. Yeah,
just got married to her last year.
yeah. I remember. It was
You know,
like,
this is the one he's got a kid with. He was on Hard Knocks and stuff, and she's claiming that he abused her. Like he hit her and shit. And of course he denies it. And you know what? Innocent until proven guilty. But it's just a lot of it. It's since he's been there. They said since 2022, where we talked about.
he turned into Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying?
He's going mental.
I mean, close to it. He got pulled over by the cops. That whole situation. Got arrested on the game. He got supposedly he like beat the shit out of some guy. Like it was like some influencer or something like that. I think he broke his leg or something like that. He got charged with that. I don't know. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know if he was found guilty or not. Something else. It's like the fourth thing in 3 years.
No, he's out of
You know what I mean?
bird.
It's just come on.
He's
man.
crazy.
I mean, fucking phenomenal athlete.
Like
Phenomenal athlete.
world class athlete.
Yes.
And
Generational.
yeah, there you go.
You
That's
know?
what I was trying to say.
And
Do you want him on your team?
yeah, I'll fucking take him tomorrow.
Yeah, we could use
Tomorrow.
the help.
I'll take him all day.
Yeah.
Did Jalen Hyatt even play? I didn't see one ball thrown to him at all. Slayton, I didn't see one ball thrown to
Yes.
him at
I
all.
saw a ball during Slayton.
Yeah,
Yep. Hyatt, I'm not sure, but I definitely saw one of Slayton, even though I didn't watch the game yet. But I saw one. He was hitting.
we could use some help though in the wide.
He was hitting
receiver
Wandell.
department, you know what I mean? Wandell and
Davis.
Where's
David.
Odell these days?
Odell, bro. Odell's, where
Free
Odell
agent?
is? Odell's in Brazil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He-
He's watching soccer.
he's coming out with a book, apparently about Diddy.
Really?
Yeah, that he knows some shit or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Can you believe the start of his career and where it went? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't believe it. Wide receivers are out of their fucking bird, bro. They're prima donnas. They think they're better than everybody else, and this is the way they act.
he was never. I truly believe this too. He was never a bigger star outside of New York than he was when he was.
I 100% agree.
No, yeah,
His best seasons were a Giant.
Yeah.
As a Giant.
that whole day on the boat fucked everything up.
For real.
Fucked everything up.
He really did.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our picks, Gabe?
Yep.
All right.
Recorded.
Moving out of sports. I want to ask you guys, do you guys, I'm just thinking of something with myself and I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Do you guys always stop and chat with your neighbors?
All the time.
All the time. You love your neighbors.
Yeah, we have.
I've been by your house. The one when you're facing your house, right? The ones to the left, I know, right? They moved in,
Yes.
like not too long ago
Yep.
and stuff. And then the ones to the right, we all know,
Yep.
great people.
Yeah. No, we're always. I mean,
But there's somebody across the street that you don't fucking drive by, right? Isn't it?
yeah, yeah. I don't really. Nothing more than a wave. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Keep it cordial.
Keep it
Yeah.
cordial. I mean, certain people that you should just keep it cordial with.
Now, Mike D has unique experience, right? Mike D bought the house next door to where he grew up. So it's like, he's known these people his whole life,
Yeah.
right? I hope you didn't mind like that. You don't mind.
No.
So, yes.
No.
Yeah. So they watch you grow up.
Wait. So who lived in the house you grew up in? Do you know them well? Obviously, you know them well.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, the house that I grew, the house that I'm
you
living.
live in. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was my neighbor. It was a guy and his mom.
Oh.
And his mom passed away, and then he passed away.
Oh.
So they.
How long you living there?
24 years, something like that.
Nice. And it's directly.
No, maybe 26 years.
I was gonna say, dude.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah.
Mikey was born in that house.
And it's directly next door to your mom.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
Yeah, we knocked down the fence in the back.
90s,
Did you really? That's cool.
Yeah, no, 2001.
2001.
Yeah,
So 24 years.
24 years.
Yeah. So Mikey wasn't born.
99 then.
Okay.
99. Yeah.
Costco?
Patsy's 2001.
Listen, if you want to know how you want to know how old your kids are, just ask me. I'll tell you.
99. No, but that's the year we bought the house because we did the room up for him and shit when he was, before he was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, that was fucking scored, bro. It's a fucking huge house.
Yeah.
So not everybody plays the long game. You know your neighbors.
Yeah.
You've right.
Yeah.
And actually, right. So the guy across the street from him, same situation. Well, not same. He didn't buy the house next door to him. He just bought the house he grew up in. He still lives there.
Yeah.
So all right. So that's a little different for you. For me, in my case, I lived in my house now for a little over 18 years. It's funny. I'm one house in between 2 blocks, right? I mean, you know where I live, obviously. So just, for the paint a picture for the audience, I'm one house in between 2 blocks. So I just really, my really like one true neighbor is the person across the street. The people, so that house was always a rental. As long as I lived there, that house was a rental up until the people that live there now. People that live there now are fucking amazing. They're great. Dude, they're doing all work to the house. This guy, he worked on the job that I did. You know what I mean? So we have that in common. Although the person before that did too, and that was completely different. But it's great. So whenever I'm outside, he's outside or whatever, like the wife, hey, what's going on? I'm like, and so I'm still getting used to it. It's going on about 1.5 years now that they've been living there. And I'm still getting used to it because for the longest time, I wouldn't even fucking look, you know what I mean? Across the street. Yeah. You know what I mean? I wouldn't talk to anybody. So it's been nice. And him and I were talking the other day in the street for a while and stuff. And it made me just think about it. I'm like, this is, it's kind of new for me.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice to have neighbors you like and that could look out for each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would like, he texted me, he's like, can you let my dog out? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. He was at his son's birthday and
that's cool.
Stuff like that. So it was cool. I don't know. It just, like I said, it's just something that made me think. I used to avoid the neighbors, you know what I mean? For years.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's nice to have good neighbors. So
yeah. We do like, we do driveway cocktails once in a while, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just like nothing planned. It just kind of happens.
Nice. What about you, Gabe?
So yeah, I live in a cul-de-sac. So I'm the last house on the block on one side. So I only have one true next door neighbor. And then I have, of course, my across the street neighbor, but my next door neighbor, super cool guy. We talk all the time. We exchange texts just like your neighbors. He needs to borrow something. He'll just say, hey, can I grab something? I'm like, yeah, I'm opening up the garage right now. I'm not home, but
yeah,
remotely opening the garage. I'll watch on the camera. I'll shut it behind you. We have that sort of trust with each other. So he's really cool. We light off fireworks every year in the block party. We have new neighbors across the street from us. They're retirees from Florida. Very nice people. Very fucking chatty. Very fucking chatty. I try not to talk to him all the time because if I'm heading somewhere in a hurry and he sees me, forget about it. I'm late.
Yeah.
It's like I can't break away from the conversation. But nice guy. Nice guy.
You know who's the best person to break away from a conversation? Best I've ever seen.
Jew.
And the next time.
Yeah. Starts with a J and ends with an OE.
So just to be like, I'm done with you.
All right.
Ends with an OE.
This fucking guy, right? When he walking past my house, we're sitting there in a conversation, and then I swear, I think he was just waiting for that pause. You know what I'm saying? He just waits for like, I don't know, maybe I'm taking a breath for a fucking second. He's like, all right. And he just fucking he just walks away. Like I've never seen before, dude. Like I've never seen.
Listen, I thought the conversation was over. I had to go.
It's a fucking gift, my friend. It's a gift you have. All right. Anyway, that's cool. All right.
I need a fucking boy toy.
Well, speaking of boy toy, all right, I got something for you guys. Have you guys heard that Charlie Sheen? Right, Charlie Sheen's back in the news recently. Right, he's coming out with a new book. It's called
Winning.
The Book of Sheen. Right, Mike is all about tiger blood and stuff, and he swears by it.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if you're gonna get this book. But there's he's doing a whole press tour right now. He's hitting all the the fucking morning shows and nighttime shows. He's Charlie Sheen's he's back in the news. But there's a
he has a show on Netflix too.
That's coming out. I think it's going to come out today. I think it came out today. Matter of fact,
I might have
doing the research.
Did I hear that he hasn't had sex in 10 years or something?
I don't know about that. I mean, but this is I do
he
know.
has HIV.
This I do know. This is a story that came out in the book. All right.
He's banging guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. He admits it.
Fucking.
He got bored with the puss.
Ready? Ready for this? Okay. Former 2.5. My God, I'm in glasses. The former 2.5 Men star is reflecting on his past and his experience with drugs, booze, and sex in 2 new projects about his life. Okay, so one's the book and the other one's a documentary that Gabe brought up. Okay, the Book of Sheen came out on September 9th, and his documentary is coming out on September 10th. Okay, he gets candid about his past sexual experience with men. He goes, I flipped the menu over, he says in a Netflix documentary and the book of trying new after years of having sex with women. He says he's no longer hiding from his past, but owning it. I'm not going to run from my past or let it own me. He tells people,
magazine.
Yeah. He tells people in the week's cover story. He says he talks publicly for the first time about having sex with men. He says it's liberating. It's fucking liberating just to talk about. He's not talking about the sex is liberating. He's talking about just to be able to talk about it. He says it's like a train didn't come through the side of the restaurant and a fucking piano didn't fall out of the sky. No one ran to the room and shot me. You know, I guess he's been holding on to that to kind of feel like what he felt would happen. He said these sexual experiences began with men when he was using crack. That's what started, he says. That's where it was born or sparked. And in whatever chunks of time that I was off the pipe, trying to navigate that, trying to come to terms with it, where did it come from? Why did this happen? And just finally being like, so what? So what? Some of it's weird. A lot of it's fucking fun and life goes on. All right. So I got 2 things. I don't like men no more. All right, I got 2 things fucking about this when I heard about this. All right. First off, does smoking crack make you gay? All right, that's number 1. All right. Number 2, what the fuck is this such a thing as oversharing, right?
This is a perfect.
He's trying to sell a book, bro.
Yeah, but dude,
think about it. We're talking about it. Half of America's talking about it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's selling his book. But what concerns me is there was rumors that this is true. No, it's a rumor that's true. It's not. I don't understand.
If it's true, it's not a rumor.
I can't tell you that it's factually true. But anyway, that he fucking raped Corey Haim.
Corey Haim.
Haim.
Yeah, when he died. That's when it died.
Yes, right? that Charlie Sheen raped him on the set of Lucas.
Wow.
Yes. Look this shit up. I'm not, this is out there.
Okay, wait. But you prefaced with
it's a rumor.
It's a rumor, but it's true.
Feldman is saying that Haim told him that, and Haim told multiple people that Sheen fucking raped him on the set of Lucas.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Joey, try to say time out.
This is the time in the show where we really have to focus on what Mike's saying.
My question is, was Charlie Sheen smoking crack at the time of Lucas that made him gay?
You know what? I'm trying to think, dude. So, like, all right. Gabe would probably and Gabe, I don't, no offense, right?
Lucas is an old movie, bro.
I know you got your Doughboy Halloween costume on right now, but I'm saying, like, wouldn't like the crack epidemic did it start in early 80s, right? 83, 82, right? In California?
Right. Yep.
This movie came out like in 84.
And that's what I'm saying. So
he was young. It's possible, dude. It's possible.
He was smoking. Yeah. Smoking. He could have been. Yeah.
Look, can we poll that? Can we have people write in? Does smoking crack make you gay? I just want to know. Because, hold on. And that's the other thing. Is he gay?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Look.
Well, I think he's bi.
Well, okay. But when you're bi, you're gay, right?
Right.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. You took that step over that line.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Dude.
Because he has been with some beautiful women.
What's her name? His wife.
Richard.
Yeah, his wife was beautiful. You know what I mean?
Porn stars he's been with, right? Like dating them and stuff, you know?
And so, I mean, maybe it was always inside of him and smoking the crack brought that out of him. I don't know.
Could be.
So, okay, I checked it out and it says that
smoking crack does make
that
it gay.
Corey told Corey, and Corey put it in his book. Corey Feldman put it in his book.
Right.
Corey Haim was 13 at the time. Charlie Sheen was 19 when this allegedly happened. Charlie Sheen has denied everything, saying that's just outlandish.
Yeah, but now it makes sense, right? Now you could like almost see it. I don't know.
I mean, he's admitting that he's been with men. But oh my God, that's a fucking boy. That's a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah, but a rape like that, it's about dominance.
Hold on. Is that Gabe? That's really him right now? Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? It's not about, it's about owning that kid. You know what I mean?
Look, dude, I don't know, man.
So just so you know, I didn't want to type this into my search, but I searched, does crack make you gay?
Sure
And
enough.
apparently it does. It does something to testosterone levels to some
God.
people.
It turns you into estrogen.
That's wild.
Your tits grow. Charlie Sheen got man boobs now.
Ah, man. And you know, he is HIV positive, right? I mean, kind of, is that maybe how it happened? I don't know.
I don't know. Could
Something
be.
else I read that he said that, which is kind of, I don't know about this. He's like, he knows for a fact he has not passed on HIV to anybody.
How do you know for a fact?
That's what I'm saying. You know, this guy's
You
All
don't
the
know.
dirty shit that he does?
You don't know.
No way.
this guy's out of his mind. But I don't know.
I'm just freaking twisted.
Yeah, exactly. I just felt like, you know, I do believe there's such a thing as oversharing, and I think this is a perfect example of that, in my opinion.
I'm just glad to know that this is a book I'll never buy.
Is it a documentary on Netflix?
Yeah, but I think I will watch the documentary.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? No, Mike won't because it's a true
Yeah, I'll watch
story.
that.
Story.
Mike's a true story, but I think I will watch the
It's not a
documentary.
rumor.
It's a true rumor.
True rumor.
Yeah, right. It's a rumor, but it's true. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't
you know
be
what?
rude.
Hey, good luck. I hope he sells a lot of books. And hey, whatever you're into, man, as long as you're happy, I could care less. Just a little shocking. That's
Winning.
That guy's had some life, though. I mean, however you want to package
Winning.
it. And
He's a spoiled rich kid, bro. His daddy was a fucking actor.
But dude, he was a bro.
He was a
Two
good
and a Half Men's
actor.
a great
No,
show.
No, he's
Great show.
It
dude,
really-
hot shot. Like you go back,
Yeah.
you know, like he's a great actor. He makes
I-
you
I-
laugh.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Young
the
Guns.
Ashton Kutcher 2.5 Men sucked.
Sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Sucked.
They should have just wrapped it up somehow when Charlie Sheen left.
Yeah.
Even like he came off with his own show during that time where he's a psychiatrist. You ever see
Oh
this
yeah.
thing?
Oh, yeah.
And that's not a bad
It's
show
called
either.
Charlie.
Is it called Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that wasn't. It's not terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think he's a good actor. You know, he's entertaining.
Sitcoms are gone.
Yeah.
It's sad because that's what I enjoy. I like
That's
a
a-
comedy
it's a shame.
sitcom, man. I want to laugh for a half hour.
Sitting down on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock watching like 3 back to back. That was how we used to do it.
I feel Modern Family was like the last really good sitcom.
Yeah.
And that was good. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think.
That's a show that made you laugh. You know,
Yeah. Great. The whole cast, though. The
well
whole
written.
cast
up and down.
was great. All right. So that's just Charlie Sheen. Like I said, good luck. All right. I got another question for you. So another story that was in the news this week. And I want to ask you guys, have you ever boarded the wrong plane? And, well, A, have you ever boarded the wrong plane? B, have you stayed on long enough where it took off?
No for me.
No.
But I tell you what, one time, like I was waiting at the airport for my flight. You know,
I'm sorry.
It's a new fucking keyboard. I'm
I know,
sorry.
because I'm looking at Joey to see if he's hitting the button, and it's not him. I'm sorry. God.
I'm sitting there, and I got there early, and I'm in the I guess the boarding area. You know, where you sit down,
Yeah.
right? And let's say I'm at 14, right?
My God.
And I have my earbuds in and my phone, and I'm fucking like engrossed, waiting for the flight. And then something told me like I picked my head up and I looked around. I'm like, these are not the same people that were sitting here. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's going on? And I checked the board and they changed my fucking,
Your
gate.
gate?
They changed my fucking gate, bro. And I didn't hear it, because I was so fucking engrossed. And I had to fucking like run all the way across the fucking airport to the other one, Thank God I was by myself because if I was with my family, we would have for sure missed the plane,
Traveling with other people slows you down.
Yeah. I was solo. I was like, out. But never got on the wrong flight. I think there's safeguards against that shit. No, they check your pass.
That's what I want to ask you, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to check right before you board. You're scanning your ticket.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It either
Your
turns
boarding
green
pass.
or red. If it turns red, you're not supposed to be on that
All
flight.
right. So here's a story.
So
It-
these two.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Dave.
sorry,
Go.
sorry.
No, go for it. Go.
Yeah. So the story is that they missed their flight to Paris or to France. These two girls. And so when they got to the counter, they said, can we book another flight to Nice? The agent didn't understand them correctly and booked their flight for Tunisia.
Ooh.
So these girls, dude.
So they boarded the right plane. They
Going
just
to the wrong destination.
went to the.
Okay. So, all right, that's a little more insight than I had and stuff like that. I was just basing on the video that I saw. So these girls, they land, dude, in Tunisia.
Oh my God, dude.
And they're like, wait, where are we? You know what I mean? I thought you said Tunis. You know what I'm saying? And it was like Tunisia.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's where my barber's from.
Tunisia?
Yeah.
That's Africa, right?
It's Northern Africa. Yeah.
So there was they couldn't change the flight. They couldn't, the airline would too bad. So they just had to wind up getting tickets
From Tunisia.
Buy tickets, from Tunisia to Nice.
Oh, yeah.
They said they were in the airport for about 7 hours. But, that was to me, a funny story. They're like traveling around like they're college roommates, and they seem to be traveling around Europe for probably about a good month or so. So
Good for them.
Good for them.
That's great.
But the technology now, I see the commercial. You could just hold up your phone. They have an app that will like literally translate it, word for word.
Dude, did you see the new AirPods coming out?
No, go ahead.
You put them in your ear and you could have a full conversation with someone that doesn't speak your language. As that person's speaking, the AirPods are translating
for you.
to your ear.
That's insane.
Oh wow!
That's
the
insane.
Samsung ones do that too.
Do they really?
Nobody cares.
Do they really though? For real?
My son,
I have them.
My son Patsy got he actually ordered the flip phone to the
Oh, the Samsung.
Samsung.
Nice.
Dude, Patsy's.
So you want to hack? You want to know hack really quick?
He's a trader.
Yeah.
So if you're watching a movie that has subtitles, just pop those fuckers in, and you don't have to read the subtitles. You can
Oh,
just
there you go. It'll
watch the
translate for
movie.
you.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great idea. Great idea.
Yeah, when I watch those French flicks.
Yeah. True story. When does that come out?
Kung Fu flicks.
Soon?
The 19th.
Really? Whoa! Of
And
September.
now they're FDA approved hearing aids as well.
Nice. That new phone comes out then too.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make the jump.
They're nice. You seen them?
The new phone?
Yeah.
No.
They're very nice. They launched them yesterday. They introduced them.
What is it? Number?
17, and then there's an iPhone Air now, which
So
is like
small?
same size but like paper thin, dude.
Okay.
Super thin. Thinner than Samsung's Ultra.
What now? So what? Like why? What's the
So in my opinion, I think this is the beginning of the fold. This is going to be the half of the fold that they're going to launch next year.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So it's like the one side of it.
Okay.
It looks really nice.
I think I'm rocking a 14. So this is, I guess, now I've had it for 3 years. I think it's time to get a new one.
I agree. I would get the Pro, not the Air. The Air looks sick, but the Pro.
Yeah. No, I get the Pro Max, bro. That's what I have now.
Yeah.
I can't go back to smaller.
They make a really cool orange color.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Not my color. We got it, guys. So yeah, that was the whole thing about the girls. Anyway, we got another Karen sighting, right? Everybody knows what a Karen is, right? Some annoying white lady. Okay. Just can't mind their own business. We got a Karen strikes again. This time it's at a Marlins game. This has been all over the news, right? Have you guys seen this? Right? It took place over the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard to miss this story.
Marlins playing Phillies. You see it, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Marlins playing Phillies, right? Foul ball comes into the stands. There's a bunch of Philly fans sitting in that section. Once again, it's at the Miami Marlins. Philly, they're all going chasing after the foul ball. Like you see every foul ball in every park, except for Joey. When we were together, the fucking thing went right to him like a heat-seeking missile. You know what I mean? Nobody fucking scratched. Just like he's like,
I
hey,
literally put my hand up like that.
he's pointing. He's like, Joey, it's coming to you, and he fucking hit it right to him. Never seen that before in my life.
By the way, that's not the first time that's happened to me.
Really? Joey is one of the luckiest people I ever met. Yeah, so they're scrambling for the ball, right? Guy goes and gets it. He's sitting kind of like, far away from the ball landed. Comes up with it. What does he do? He hands it to his son. Winds up, it's his son's birthday. He's there with his whole family. He's there with his son, his daughter, his wife. This fucking woman, dude, comes walking over. She's got like what's that chick from 101 Dalmatians?
Yeah, black and white hair.
Yeah.
Cruella DeVille.
Cruella DeVille haircut. Yeah. And she just fucking gets up in his grill and just like starts giving him the business, dude. She is fucking just yelling at him and stuff. You see his reaction. Long story short, he winds up just because I guess he's like, get the fuck out of my face. He takes the ball from his son, hands it to her, and she just walks off with it. Kind of backfires because in the Marlins, I guess they saw this on TV, and the staff, they came and they got care packages for the kids. This kid wound up meeting a couple of Philly players and stuff.
Harrison Bader.
Yeah, is that who it was?
Yeah, he's starting the bat for him.
Yeah, former Yankee, former
He's
Met.
a nasty person. Bader's been on fire lately too.
Yeah.
It's just, dude, I sit there and you see this happen, and you're just like, what is going? Like, really, man? This is a fucking foul. This is a baseball.
No, she's foul.
When it comes down to
She's fucking
How
wrong.
can you ever fucking do that, bro?
First of all, that ball hit into empty seats. Did you see?
Yeah.
Like shut the fuck up. That's what he really should
I
have
can't
told
believe.
her.
I got to be honest. I'm a little disappointed in the dad for giving her the ball.
Well, he
wanted to teach his son a lesson, how to de-escalate a situation, stuff like that. He was just,
That's fair.
yeah. When you hear that, if, my son who's 17 right now, but like,
We're going home with this fucking ball
yeah,
today.
there's no way this fucking ball is coming. You know what I mean? His kid's 9 years old. It's his birthday. He's trying to be a good dad. He's cooler heads prevails. You know what I mean? I can't say.
Hey, and it paid off. Good for them.
Yeah.
I heard
That
she lost a job.
Good. I heard that.
No,
she
did
did.
she?
She did.
See, now, last I heard, they were like trying to track down this woman.
Oh, they got her. She's
got her.
Cancel her and
a
stuff.
school
She should be
administrator in
ashamed.
New Jersey.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
She should be ashamed of herself.
Yeah, dude, she shouldn't have lost her job though.
Yeah, but you know
That's
what?
messed up.
But you can see that she's probably that fucking real bitchy
She
principal
fucking
or something
came
like
with her
that.
claws
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
No, but dude, get fired?
Listen, you represent yourself out in public
Don't be
like that.
rude.
You know?
I don't know. That's a little harsh.
I'm just saying that like.
Yeah. Dude, she wasn't wearing like a Kennedy Elementary School
But she
sweatshirt.
thought it was okay to bully the family for the ball.
Look, I agree.
She thought that was all right.
No, that was 1,000% wrong, and she looked like an asshole, and
Yeah.
it's all over the country, and everybody knows. But I mean, dude, to lose your job, I mean, you think the punishment for the crime there? I don't know.
Listen, in this world, we've seen crazy things, right? Like people, express themselves and fucking get shot and stuff. Like it's ridiculous. Yes, she made a mistake. How about the girl that was cheating on her husband?
Coldplay
at the
concert?
Coldplay. They
Yeah.
both lost their job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you look at it, you lose your job for having an affair.
Well, no, that was different though.
Wasn't he the
that was
CEO
different.
or something?
No, she was in human resources.
Right.
So she was checking people for this.
Yeah.
So she was just a hypocrite. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? She's not at work. I don't know, man. I didn't know that. And I think that's kind of hard.
But human resources and stuff, that's for like the negative stuff. I mean, I'm not downplaying or anything like that. But if they were in love and stuff, how could you?
No, but I think that was like a rule in that company. There was like no frat night. You can't do that. Like there's no,
no relationships.
I think there's something, or you have to report it to human resources or some shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of companies have that rule.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, like I said, I'm a little shocked. You guys don't care. I mean, I know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect us
Honestly,
one way
when
or
I
another.
heard she lost her job, it didn't even dawn on me that was like over the top.
I think that's a bit harsh.
Right. I don't think she should have, but this is the consequences when you carry yourself like that. You know what I mean? Like you went viral. The whole, it's not just America. The
So a
whole
lot of
world
companies-
sees you being an asshole to a little kid. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. What'd you say, Gabe?
A lot of companies have a policy called conduct unbecoming. So if you represent a company in any sort of way, even if it's outside of office hours, and something like this happens, I think this is part of that policy where they can fire you because of the negative attention to the company. You become at that point, you're a liability.
So what I heard was happening was all the kids were fucking like going online and abusing her. Whether it was due to school district's website or whatever, they were just abusing her. And
I'm
they had
sure
to
she
let
got
go.
abused from the whole nation in some form.
She should though. You know what I mean? Come on, lady. It's a fucking ball. Go buy a $7 ball in the fucking dicks. You want a ball so bad. Get the fuck out of here.
Or be better. Sacrifice your body for that ball.
Yeah.
Jump into the fucking sea.
Exactly. If you really wanted it, right? If you really wanted it.
Fight for that shit, right there in the scruffle. But when the guy walks out with the ball and holds it up in the air, that's it.
It's over.
That's it.
I agree. You see people fighting for that ball all the time.
All
The
the
guy,
time.
the guy, as soon as the guy holds it up, all right, it's his.
That's
he
it.
got it. He got it.
You have it in your hand, you hold it up, that's it.
It's his.
Game over.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
What he should have did was took it and throw it back on the fucking field. Now nobody gets it. You know what I mean? Well, fuck yourself.
Right? That's right. Remember last week? Excuse me, the line's back here. That's funny.
She should be ashamed of herself.
Yeah, it's fucking people, man. But I still don't think she should have lost her job. I'm just gonna go.
No. But
All right, guys. We we joke around a lot on this pod, right? We have a lot of fun, right? I always picture this pod as us driving in the car, just having a conversation. You know what I mean? Just talking about funny shit, weird shit, relevant stuff. But gonna get a little serious, right? Everybody knows, right? What's been happening? It's been like big news and stuff in the world. In this country, and within the past couple of days, I feel like it was maybe Monday or so. At least it's the first time I heard the story. Story came out about this young girl from Ukraine who was on a train and she was killed. She was stabbed, unprovoked, and for me, it hit home a little bit. You know what I mean? We all have daughters. We all have mothers. We all have wives. You know what I mean?
What state did this happen in?
North Carolina. Charlotte. This happened in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, and it was in the mid-August. They just
August 22nd it happened. Yeah. But the video just came out. I feel like the story, that's the first time I heard of it. You know what I mean? Is when the story came out. This hits home a little bit for me. I have a 22-year-old daughter who likes to go into New York City, mostly Brooklyn. She's in Brooklyn today. She rides the subway. You know what I mean? Mike, you have an older daughter. Joey, your kids are young, but they're going to be there. This girl was 23 years old, coming home from work. She's a Ukrainian refugee. Obviously, we all know what's going on in Ukraine and Russia, right? She fled Ukraine because of the war, came to the United States as a refugee, and was working in a pizza place and a pizzeria. Got off work. She's in her uniform, jumps on the train and subway, and a person sitting behind her just takes out a knife and she didn't do a thing. She's just looking at her phone, didn't see it coming, and he just stabbed her, 2 to 3 times. I don't know exactly. I haven't seen the full video. And she just wound up dying. People were on the train. They didn't do anything. This is just me speaking right now at the moment. Obviously, we're going to go around the table.
Do they have the guy in custody?
Yes, so he's arrested.
I'm curious. What nationality was he? Do you know?
I don't know. He was African American or black, whatever you want to say. I don't know exactly if he was Haitian or, from somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just know that he's a black man. But I'm just speaking to women right now. You know what I mean? And I'm not picking on women, but they seem to be the most vulnerable in these situations. They're the ones seem to be getting picked on. If you're ever in a situation where you're on a public transportation, if you have a chance to put your back to a wall, if you're on a bus and then you got some seats that go sideways, or you could sit somewhere, just try to be mindful of that. That's all. You know what I mean? That's something when I tell my wife, my daughter, because it's a fucking evil, cruel world out there, man. And this person,
if I can really quick, I think what you're looking for is the phrase self-awareness.
Yes.
Situational awareness. You just don't walk into a dark alley when there's people in the end of the alley and you just keep going. You don't do that sort of thing. So that's one example of situational awareness. Like this girl, she just sat there with her hood over, just in her phone, not really. I mean, you don't expect that to happen to begin with, but had she not been deep in her phone, had she not been deep in her phone, she probably would have seen some warning.
Yeah, but you know what, Gabe, though? At the same time, though, there was a woman sitting across from her. There was a man sitting behind that woman, and there was another person sitting behind that man, and nobody did a fucking thing. They all saw it?
No one did.
Nobody did a thing. Dude, actually, the woman who was sitting right next to her, like across from her.
Just looked at her.
Dude, saw what happened, and turned her head and looked the other way, like looked out the window.
What the fuck?
First off, you would think my reaction,
it might stab you.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she did nothing. But nobody did anything.
I will say, I think it was quick, and I don't think a sound was made. It happened very quick. Looked like he punched her twice in the fucking throat, but he had a knife in his hand, and the girl just looked at him. It didn't seem to be a big spectacle. Even I know they were right there, and it had to make some type of noise. It doesn't look like she screamed. It doesn't look like she whelped. It just kind of silently happened. But I will say this fucking guy was a career criminal. And he probably shouldn't even been on the streets.
Arrested 14 times.
14 times.
Oh my God.
For all different shit. From fucking weapons to drugs to fucking armed robbery to fucking...
Supposedly he suffers from mental illness. He's a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to walk down he does this brutal act, continues to walk through the train with a fucking blood dripping knife in his hand, and people are just letting him through.
No, nobody stopped.
Nobody stopped.
No. Well, you saw those guys. They kind of like they got up and they kind of like moved towards the door. You know what I mean? After they saw him.
I didn't notice that.
So in other words, it was. I want to say probably about 6 examples of nobody doing a fucking thing, man. Nobody doing a thing.
Disgrace.
You know, we've all seen these people, dude. Right? We live here on Long Island. We got New York City, biggest city in the world, 60 miles away from us, right?
Yeah.
Mike, you're in it every single day. You're in it. Where we've walked down the street and you got that crazy person standing by himself, screaming, talking, doing all this stuff, right? And we kind of like, we know how to deal with it. We just walk by, you know what I mean? We ignore it.
You're on guard. You're like Gabe says, self-aware. You know what I mean? You look around your surroundings. You spot the fucking derelict, and you keep them in eyes distance. You know what I mean? And ready for anything. You know. People like gun control and shit. Look, he got a fucking knife. You know what I mean? If they want to kill you, they're gonna kill you with anything. They're gonna pick up a brick. They're gonna pick up anything. They're just fucking mentally ill. Because what is the threshold for murdering somebody? Like, what did the person do to you that made you fucking do that? You know what I mean? Even with this poor kid, Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. Like, listen, he's outspoken and he has his opinions and he has his values. And if you don't agree with it, doesn't mean you fucking kill the guy. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What is the line? You know, what are these? They have to be mentally ill. They're not on the same page as us because they think that it's okay to fucking murder somebody for no reason.
For a different opinion.
For no reason. No, the girl, if you say what you said about this girl, she did absolutely nothing wrong to this guy. I mean, was she playing something vulgar on her phone that made him mad or something like that? You know what I mean?
She was honestly sitting in her chair for less than 2 minutes.
I mean, it's a fucking, it's a shame. I don't get it.
There was no interaction. I don't even think they made eye contact.
No.
If you watch the video, I don't even think they made eye contact. So there was nothing. When I talk about unprovoked, this was completely unprovoked.
I know it's hard to tell really what was going on, but from the video clip, it looks like this guy's going through a bad day. He's leaning on the window. Just his body language in the short amount of time that you could see on this video, it looks like he's going through it. You know what I mean? He has a certain look on his face. He's leaning on the window. It's just sad.
Listen, we all know mental illness is a real thing.
It is.
And people, if you're suffering, go get help. You know what I mean? There's no shame in the game. You know, we all have troubles, depression and all that shit. It's real, but we have to, I don't know, as a society, open more doors for more help or something like that, because this shit is getting ridiculous. Like you said, you have daughters and stuff. Like you fear for their safety. That's bullshit. This is America. You should be able to walk outside and feel free to, walk and do as you please without getting murdered. You know what I mean? Or mugged or something like that.
But these poor kids that were in church praying and their lives ended too a few weeks ago.
It's insane.
Dude, there was another school shooting today.
I saw it. Colorado,
right? In the same town as Columbine.
Tomorrow's 9/11. Right?
No, it's a little further away from Columbine, but yeah, I know exactly where that high school is. I've been there.
Jesus Christ.
Three
casualties.
You look at all these. There's so many senseless bullshit. Remember that kid? I think he was in North Carolina too. He was just playing on his front lawn, and some maniac just went up and shot him for no reason.
I don't remember that.
My buddy Nicky from work, when he was like 3 years old, he was riding his little tricycle. Lives in Brooklyn. He was riding on the driveway and on the sidewalk, and a homeless guy came over and kicked him right in the stomach off the bike. He said, yeah. But I'm saying this is the unprovoked shit that these fucking mentally ill people do.
You find it amusing, apparently. Yeah, it just. I just want to say, like I said, it hit home for me a little bit because my daughter's a year younger than this person, and like I said, she's in Brooklyn today. You know what I mean? She's in Brooklyn today, and. It's just stuff that I constantly tell her about it. I tell you see these things. You see something on your car window, leave it. Yeah. Don't touch it.
Don't get out the car.
Don't get out of the car. You know what I mean? You see money. Sometimes like these people are trying to bait you with like money and stuff. Fucking leave it. Okay. And it's okay. You can live without that $20.
Yeah. They'll stick a 20 on the back of your glass so you get out the car.
Or they'll put something in the
sometimes though, $20 bills.
Yeah, I agree. I still, me, that's right. A 20 still a 20, but I'm saying that put something in your door handle and you touch it, it might, it's something absorbs into your skin and they're going to drug you and stuff. This is all real stuff, man. And like I said, I'm not picking on women. I'm just speaking to women because they seem to be the targets.
Yeah.
They seem to be the most vulnerable in these situations.
Right.
That's all.
They're being bullied by men.
Now, and whatever. I'm not trying to end this part of the conversation. I'm just saying you brought up Charlie Kirk. Now, the Charlie Kirk situation, that's something to me completely different. You know what I mean? That's something to me completely different in the sense that there was somebody, whether it's one person, two people, three people, a man, woman, they, them, I don't know, that took issue or has a problem with where this guy stands and what he believes in. And they thought this was the way to solve it.
Yeah.
But you have to be mentally ill to do that, no?
I guess.
You have to be.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean? Would you do that if I told you that your fucking Giants suck?
No, bro.
You would agree.
Look, I think you got to be evil. I think you got to be evil. You know what I mean? But I don't know about if you mentally ill.
You don't think there's some type of evil doesn't fall into that
screw loose category?
Could be, man. Could be. But I'm telling you right now, in this situation, this is to me, whatever. I don't know anything. This is fucking fresh, bro. If anybody's listening, this happened hours ago. Okay. This seemed to be kind of carefully planned.
Orchestrated. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it looks like he's
right now 200 yards away, they're saying.
That he sniped him?
Didn't they have an 80-year-old guy in custody for like an hour and they realized it wasn't him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, like I said, to me, different in that sense because somebody just didn't agree with the way this guy, the things that this guy, preached or believed in. You know what I mean? This guy built this company. He's 31 years old. Well, he was 31 years old.
Married with kids.
Yes. A father, a husband, a son.
It sucks.
And because they didn't agree with, what he believed in or his principles, they took him off the board.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, and it's funny. We're calling it political, but like we said, like I don't think he ever ran for office or anything.
No, but he's a political correspondent.
I put him in that category.
He's a political influencer, I would almost say.
Yeah.
And we think about it, like who gets assassinated? It's always a political, and the only one like John Lennon, right? Like who else? Who else got assassinated like that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
We had a couple, JFK, his RFK,
Bobby Kennedy,
Martin Luther King,
politics.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Now, okay, I'm not saying like
Malcolm X.
I'm not gonna I don't want to get myself in trouble, but
no, do it. We'll get more subscribers. Go ahead.
I'm saying with MLK, it's a. I'm not saying it's the same situation, but it's a similar situation where a guy was assassinated because of what he believed in. He was a civil rights guy, right?
Yeah.
He at the time he was fighting the cause.
And he had no political office.
Yeah, he wasn't running for anything like that, but he believed in something and he was very prominent. I mean, look, we got a holiday named after this man. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to say I'm not comparing Charlie Kirk to Martin Luther King. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm trying to say is it's just, they both went out because of a similar situation.
Because of their opinions, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's crazy. We live in a country of free speech, and you could be an asshole and say whatever you want. It doesn't warrant you to be murdered over, That's what I'm saying. Like, what do people think? Like, I don't know. Fuck this guy, pro-life, he needs to go. Like what kind of fucking mentality is it? I just don't get where their head is at,
I don't know. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you, man. I mean, but this to make a shot like that from, as they say, probably around 200 yards.
Oof. He had to be a professional in the neck.
I'm saying it took some planning.
At 200 yards.
It took some planning.
But yeah, because they announced that he's going to be somewhere in advance all the time. That person there just has to know that and say, okay, let me see where the square is at this university, and I'll figure out a good position, high point position to do this.
How is someone walking onto a college campus with a sniper rifle, though?
Utah, bro, you could walk. Think about it. Have you ever been to college campus? There's no security. You can walk around whatever the fuck you want.
No,
security.
Not only security, but just people seeing you.
Yeah. Well, you having a duffel bag or something, I did these things break down, right? You don't have to keep them all long and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But you could probably have it in a knapsack, right? Broken down in 3 pieces.
Gabe, is there any
Well,
any information?
I don't know if you could see my. I don't know if you could see my backpack over here, but I can fold my AR in that thing, and it's just a normal backpack.
And nobody would ever know.
I just see a red lightsaber.
Hold on a second. I'll show you this one.
You know, so like you talking about concealed, you know. I don't know. I've been to a couple college campuses. I walk, you park right there and walk on. No one ever checks your ID.
Yeah, I'm saying, but this is a situation. There was an event. An event was going on. You know?
No, and it looked like a couple thousand people there. You know,
it was a lot of people.
He was supposed to go on with Megyn Kelly.
This is just a 4-inch. I mean, this is a silencer, so it's a little bit longer. But imagine without this fits in my backpack without having to fold down or anything.
And you could shoot from 200 yards accurately.
It's got a laser on it.
Absolutely. That's how I deer hunt at 200 very, very comfortably. If a deer's at about 400 yards, I start to have to, dial in a little bit more, and it makes it a little bit more difficult because of wind. Beyond that, it's called dope, and you have to do all sorts of wind measurements, elevation checks, and all kinds of other stuff. Again, that's when you know that it's a professional hit.
2 clicks.
But at 200 yards, I can go out right now and hit something at 200 yards with an iron sights. I don't even need a scope.
That's wild.
Yeah.
By the way, who mentioned Megyn Kelly? I was 6 feet away from her at that Metallica thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's doing a travel show. I heard she was advertising for it. Carson Tucker and Charlie was supposed to be on the panel with them.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Nah, she looks really good.
She looks like a man. What
Did
are
you say
talking
Charlie
about?
Tucker?
Megyn Kelly?
I said Carson Tucker.
You don't think Megyn Kelly's attractive?
She's a little manly to me.
Yeah?
Yeah. She spend less time in the gym.
Okay.
Her testosterone levels are up. You know what I mean?
Smoking crack.
Oh, talking about that. Talking about that. Hold on, time out. 2 things. Number 1, Kenton Clark out for the season. All right. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. The playoffs are about to begin. She's out for the season.
She's out.
She's done.
This is what, still the hamstring?
I don't know. I thought it was something with her hand.
Some kind of injury. I don't know, but she's done. And Gabe, I heard a rumor that they suspended Brittany Griner from the WNBA.
Oh.
Why?
Because they found out that she's a real dude.
Oh, really?
Is this true, or is this some Instagram bullshit?
That's Instagram bullshit. I've not heard that.
By the way,
that would be huge news.
Did you see the dildos made their way to the NFL?
Did they really?
Oh, yeah. I saw a couple of games over the weekend. They were fucking dildos.
They originated in Buffalo. Like, Buffalo used to throw the dildos. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it was the Bills game, but it was a couple, 1 or 2 games I saw it.
Oh my God. We transitioned from fucking people getting murdered to fucking dildos. I love this podcast.
We cover everything.
All right. Anyway, that's that. Fucking just be vigilant. And
did you see any tweets or no?
I want to ask Gabe, did they have any information on the man, on the person they caught?
No, I was looking for the Trump tweet. He did release a video though. And that's all I saw. Nothing that might have been from Truth Social, but nothing on X.
Is it like an AI thing of him fucking taking down the shooter? And
I don't know. After we're done, I'll look. If I look at my notifications now, it's going to fuck the pot up.
Okay. Anyway, that's that. Enough serious talk, right? Let's get back to it. All right. You guys got anything else before we get into our Brew Crew email?
I did something new this weekend that I've never done before. You guys ever get a fucking manicure and a pedicure?
No, but I've wanted to get a pedicure for a long time because my fucking, it's summertime. You know what I mean? And
my wife,
I don't got the balls to do it.
My wife was like, just come with me. It'll be fun. So it was all right. It wasn't like, I didn't have the time of my life, but it wasn't terrible either.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, you got your hands done too?
They massage up to your knees and shit, right?
Here on your arms.
Well, you've gotten it done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had it done, bro. It wasn't bad.
Because, dude, whatever. We're men. So, our feet aren't the prettiest. I'll be on it first, say my feet's not the prettiest.
Yeah.
And I was like, sometimes I want to wear sandals or flip flops and stuff. And I'm like, man, I can't do it. I get a little self-conscious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I was like, I just, my wife's like, why don't you go get a pedicure? And I'm like, I just don't got the balls.
Yeah, I didn't have the balls, but I was feeling.
You got to go with her, I guess, right? Then
Then it's not gay.
Yeah.
She's. I ain't walking in that bitch alone.
Charlie Sheen,
Yeah.
he goes for the pedicure.
We'll smoke a little crack and then we'll go get pedicures. Right?
Nah, but it was a better experience than I anticipated. Will I go back? I don't think so, but it was cool.
To me, I went through it. I'm like, I could do a better job, especially with those nail clippers that Gabe found for me.
Bro, you're going to fucking have a heart attack.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? This guy, right?
Did you see the nail clippers that Gabe found?
Yeah, I did.
2.5 foot fucking.
Yeah. I know you wanted them bitches.
I got 4 pairs coming.
How many times you get a pedicure?
Probably like twice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With Mary?
With Mary.
It was so bad. You went back again?
Yeah, just try it, No, like you said, like a pre-summer thing, get the callus. I get a callus like on the side of my big toe, and I get a callus on my heel. And I was hoping that, they really like dig in. Like she filed it a little bit, but nothing like at home. I got this fucking Dr. Scholl's diamond fucking, people buy this shit. Dr. Scholl's diamond pad. Yo, it takes the fucking callus right off 2 seconds.
It takes fucking 2-stroke oil too, right? Mike's fucking, Mike's mixing, fucking filing that thing down.
There's fucking sparks flying out of the fucking bed.
I'm telling you, the Dr.
Need a
Scholl's
fucking welding mask.
diamond bits in this shit. Nice. I wish I could see better though, to fucking really get in there.
Oh man, that's another reasons why I want to go too. Because don't they massage your feet and stuff?
Yeah.
Right. That's that'd be nice.
They go all the way up to your knee and shit.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
You didn't open your legs up a little bit?
I did.
You like
some young girl didn't fucking go for
Nah.
it.
And then they soak your feet in this like whirlpool thing. It was nice.
where'd you go?
Right here, Bellport.
Yeah. Oh man, bro, you went. Wait, hold on.
No,
you went in the same town.
I did.
The answer is yes. I have.
I requested another town, and
Yeah?
she's like, "Stop."
I'm going, dude. If I'm doing it, I'm just letting I'm at least 3 towns.
Oh, of course I walk.
I'm
in
3 fucking towns over.
2 people I know in there. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like getting a haircut, bro.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just like getting a haircut. You're sitting in a chair,
No,
what I mean? And they're paying.
It is. I sat on my phone, scrolled on my phone.
But Joe, my question is, did you get the clear polish?
No,
No polish at all?
no polish. Come on, bro.
All right.
No polish. Actually, it should have been $30 because I got no polish. They charged me $25.
All right.
All right. Anything else before we get into our Brew Crew email?
That's all.
Yeah. All right. Brew Crew email.
Did you see that guy in New York that had an AI represent him as his lawyer?
Oh, really?
No.
Did it work?
No way. It didn't work. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I got to look that up.
He's
No,
like,
so-
I'm representing myself with Chat GPT 5.0.
Yeah, so that's what the judge said. So the guy's all of a sudden like, "Thank you, your magistrates, for being here," and it's just like some white guy with flowers behind him and shit like that.
God.
And the judge's like, who was this?" And like, and the guy's like, "This is my my lawyer," and she's like, "No, it's not." And he's trying to say, "Yeah, it is," and she's like, "No, it's not." And she's like, "Sir, if you're trying to promote your AI, your company here, this is not the place to do it." And all of a sudden, he starts playing the lawyer again. She's like, "Shut that off."
Wait, but isn't that the same as representing yourself?
I don't know.
You should represent yourself and use that as a tool to back you up. You know what I mean?
Have a headphone in. So.
There's probably going to be a law written now that you can't do that, I'm sure.
But people, another plug, like I said, if you need a lawyer for speeding tickets or any traffic tickets, Off the Record app fucking worked great for me. So, yeah, check it out.
Hey, I think you should probably get them as a sponsor.
I wish.
Work, reach out. Joey's reaching out.
I believe in the
Work your
product.
charm.
I believe in the product. It works.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's walking the streets of Bellport here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Who did he make? He made some guy mad awkward. They were showing pictures like he was like invading his personal space.
Is a close talker?
Yeah. He was
Brad Pitt's a close talker?
Yeah. He was all up, and the guy was trying to like take a step back, and Brad took a step forward.
Yeah, and Naomi Watts is around here too, apparently.
Oh, nice. Hey,
What?
Brad, come down to the Brewport Cafe and enjoy a nice.
No, don't do that. Come to Brewport Coffee House.
And cafe.
Yeah.
Go to the mall, Brad.
Yeah, go to them all. There's 3 different locations.
I twisted his dick.
All right, let's hit this Brew Crew email.
Is he still one of the hottest guys in America?
Ask Joey. Joey and him are getting pedicures.
Fight Club was a long time ago. Right?
Welcome.
That was his heyday.
You've got mail.
He was like people's number one, right? Sexiest man in
Dude,
America.
you see F1? The guy's still a handsome dude.
That's what I'm
Did you
just.
see F1?
But this
I didn't see it. I'm
Good
saying,
movie,
but
great
I
movie.
saw
Love
him
that
in the
movie.
This is
commercial.
why I'm asking. Is he still in that category?
That guy's fucking. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, but-
He keeps the body fit.
I mean, look, I'll tell you what. I see Brad Pitt. Put the crack away. That's all.
No crack needed.
Yeah, put the crack away because I don't want to. I can't trust myself.
Yeah, but I fucked up. I should have seen F1 in the theater in 4D, and I didn't. It's out. It's gone.
It's a good movie. No matter.
Bye-bye.
Even if you watch it at home, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it. Anyway, okay, so that's Brew Crew email, right? And this is Joey's favorite part. Joey, what's our email?
Our email is brewcrew@beersandbs.com. Shoot us a note. We'll talk about it.
Very good, Mike D. Where can everybody
Do you have a sign
find
over
us?
there? Why'd you look the other direction?
Because that's how I focus.
Bro?
Is there a
That's where his memory is.
do you see him sometimes? I look at him, dude. He closes his eyes when he speaks. Do you catch that?
When I got to dig deep for a thought, I got to like.
He's like this.
He's going to the vault.
And he starts talking, and I'm like, why is he closing his eyes? I wondered if you ever you notice, but you do that a lot.
No wonder why Volpe got out of that bathroom quick.
By the way, did you see Volpe's girl?
No.
I did. Well, somebody sent it. Was that you sent
I
it?
sent it.
Yeah.
She's a smoke show.
They're like, who gives a fuck about baseball when you're coming home to this?
Real.
Carlos Rodon had like a benefit gala the other night, man, and his date was
Was she at the concert when you saw it?
no,
No.
I didn't see her.
Anyway, Mike D, where can everybody find us?
They can find us at anywhere you get your podcasts, like Apple, Amazon, YouTube, Spotify, Odyssey. Please like, share, subscribe.
I just want to say to people who are just listening right now in the car or wherever, or at work, wherever you are, Mike D did that with a fucking mouthful of smoke.
Yeah, you caught me
He
off
just
guard.
said that.
You caught me
All
off guard.
Sorry about that, but that was impressive. All right, guys. Brew Crew email. That's how we wrap things up on Beers and BS, the podcast. All right. We have a returning emailer. He hasn't emailed in a little bit, but that's Chris D from Virginia. Chris D, just want to let you know we see your comments and we appreciate it. And we love that you're back emailing us again. And
Chris D.
yeah, just want to let you know we got you, man. We hear you and we appreciate it. Chris C from Virginia writes in. He says, my 9-year-old nephew accidentally walked in on a movie my sister and brother-in-law were watching right in the middle of a sex scene. He saw boobies. Question for you guys is, how old were you when you first got a glimpse of some boobies in a movie? He actually said women's breasts.
In a movie?
Changed the rules.
No, just see movies. Not necessarily in a movie.
He did. I think he meant being that in this example, but
I think I saw them in a magazine before a movie.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's what I was about to say. I was tainted by porn mags.
Oh, nice.
So some fucking perverted motherfucker threw away garbage bags full of porn mags in the sump where we used to hang out and fucking it was just like game on.
I feel like I was.
yeah. Wait, hold on. That wasn't your first time though, right? Seeing boobies.
Yeah, I think so. It was like 9, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? That was your first time? You never saw the movie?
I don't think so,
No?
man.
I think
You know
I was
what?
Probably back.
You know what? I did see it. The little whorehouse in Texas. But they had, girls with topless in there. And I remember seeing that movie when I was
So the
young.
top was their boobies.
Yeah. I remember seeing that when I was young.
He's like, it doesn't count. They were topless.
Attention.
We're looking for the chick with big boobs.
Yeah, we are ready to do you now.
That was me. First time I saw boobs, breasts, tits, however you want to put it, was in a movie, and I was young, man. Because I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, I really wasn't very supervised.
Debbie Does Dallas, remember?
And no, do you want to know what it was? I had to think it for a second. I'm like, man, when was the first time? I got to say, I was probably maybe 6 years old, and there was a movie. You know, you guys should remember, but I don't know if our audience, who knows. There was a movie called Porky's.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Right? Porky's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we were a little older when Porky's. No?
Nah, dude, that was early 80s.
Yeah.
Early 80s. And I was with my brother. My brother's 5 years older than me, and I was with him a lot. And we were at a friend's house who had cable. Because I'm going to tell you, we didn't have fucking cable. But he had cable, and that movie was on. And I was like, whoa, what is this? And
it's a shower scene, right? When they have the hole.
Yeah, they're peeking through.
Yeah, and then he sticks his ding ding in there.
Yep. Yes. So I think that's my earliest memory of seeing something like that. Joseph.
I remember a friend down the street had whenever we hung out at his house, there was a closet that had porn magazines.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that it was a porn connoisseur?
Porn connoisseur, like lots of them.
Oh man.
And I had to be
What was that friend's name again? I'm sorry, you didn't say what was it?
I had to be I don't know, around 8, I would guess.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So but on screen probably wasn't long after that, maybe 9, 10.
And I vividly remember you say Porky's, but I vividly remember watching Revenge of the Nerds and Bush.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was the first time I saw Bush.
Yeah.
You know?
But in these magazines, I saw it all.
For the magazines, forget about it.
But think about that. Think about that scene right now. These guys broke into a place and set up a fucking camera, right? Right? People go to jail for that shit now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like, and this was in a movie, and
People cheering for it. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Different times.
I was really young. My cousin and I found my grandfather's Playboy stash on accident. And we got in trouble. And we laughed about it for a long time. And we got in more trouble because we found where my grandmother put the stash again. We just found it a second time. We got in trouble again. So, yeah, that was my first experience with that. My first time I was hooked.
That was it.
It was like crack, but in the other way.
There it is, Chris. You should tell us, you should write in and tell us when your first time was.
When you saw some boobies.
But Christy from Virginia, thank you for writing in, and thank you for listening. Guys, we got time for one more, and that is from Barbara from Massac.
Hi, Barb.
Barbara from Massac. She's got a follow-up question about Howard Stern. Some news came out, guys, but we'll get to it. Read an article saying that he was not released from Sirius and should be coming back. I'm confused. What do you guys think? Joseph.
I think.
So I have an update about that, actually.
Go ahead.
Whoa. Echo. It was a publicity, put your headphones on. It was a publicity stunt. Since Howard Stern was on summer vacation, he leaked this information so that way when he comes back, he has people listening to him so his ratings go up. And then he went on air to say that, this has never happened. This is not true. And he played on that with Cohen being on the very next day. So it was all a publicity stunt. Sirius did issue a statement, and they just said that, they hope they work something out, but nothing has been worked out yet. Even Stern has said that he doesn't have a deal beyond 2025.
So Mike D sent this video out, right, of Andy Cohen. He's in Howard Stern's studio,
right?
And he's like, "This is the debut of my show." So this is all part of it.
Yes,
that was a hoax, a big hoax.
Yeah,
they fucked with us.
All right, so Joe, you about to say what
no?
do you think?
I think part of it was like a bargaining tactic. Howard did come out and say other media outlets reached out to him to try to sign him because his contract is ending, but ultimately he ended up signing with Sirius again, which in my mind means no one came near the money that Sirius.
So he's coming back.
He's coming back.
Okay. So what's Andy Cohen doing?
It was just part of the joke. Andy Cohen was on the show for 10 minutes and then he introduced Howard.
Oh,
Like he opened up the show at 6 in the morning. He's like, "Hey, you guys were expecting to hear Howard right now, but Howard's in the middle of a bad negotiation, and it doesn't look like they're going to work things out. So my dream has come true. This is now Andy 100." And he went on this bit for about 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden the phone rang, and they took a call, and it was Howard, and then Howard took over the show and told his side of the story.
Okay, did not catch that. Okay, you got anything else?
Yeah, it's good publicity, right?
Yeah.
You know, get it out there.
His ratings are that bad. He has to do these hoaxes.
He's definitely taken he'll probably never admit it.
But he's the king of all media. See, a hoax like that will bring some more people, attention to his show and maybe boost ratings a little.
You know
bit.
what's weird? That day,
Maybe for one day.
he sounds like his voice isn't as strong as it used to be. He's getting older, and that happens. But I haven't listened to him in a couple of years now.
It sounds weird.
I haven't listened to him since before COVID, and he sounded older.
Do we have any details as far as the contract?
It's another 5-year deal.
100 million.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably. He's not.
That's what he got last time.
According to 2 days ago, that there still is no deal.
Oh, I thought he said I'll be here for 5 years. I thought he said on that clip.
Well,
No,
apparently,
this
just like
is,
Barbara, we're
multiple
all
sources
confused.
saying that.
But serious,
Yeah.
if
Who
there
knows
is any
now?
contract negotiations and they go bad, we will fill in.
Yeah.
We'll take a Howard 101. How about that? Beers
Yeah.
and BS 101.
I don't know. I guess we could tell, Barbara from Mastic to be continued, right? I mean, we'll keep following this.
Yeah.
But has he been on the past couple days?
Yeah.
So he's got to have a
So he's
contract.
back.
Well, his contract doesn't end till the end of the year.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. All right, cool. That is how we end things. Barbara from Mastic, thank you for writing in once again.
You're the best,
Thank you for
Bob.
listening. Please, to everybody, please like, share, follow, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe is the big one, because if you subscribe, you never miss an episode.
By the way, he's only live. Part of the reason people don't like him anymore. Part of the reason. That's
3 days a week.
25 weeks out of the year.
He takes a lot of time off.
Yeah.
He takes Fridays off. It's like shortened
4
week.
days a week.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do they put on those other days?
Reruns of his show.
Yeah, best of and all that
Reruns.
shit.
Okay.
Plus, Gary has a show. They have the wrap up show. They have other shows on the channel too. It's not just the Howard Stern show.
You guys both, I
used to.
You all have Sirius?
I canceled mine.
You can't Sirius?
I have a unit with a lifetime subscription somewhere in the garage, but I don't listen to it. I don't anymore.
Gave you?
No, I don't listen to it. I used to, but no.
Okay. Get that drink of water.
He looked like Charlie Sheen
On the crack pipe.
the crack pipe.
All right, you guys got anything else?
That's it.
No? All right, that's episode 83.
Winning.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for writing in. And like you said, like, share, follow, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Peace.
All right, get home safe.
Have a good night. Thanks, Gabe.